All right, scholars, so we know that we're making deep inferences, and deep inferences are when we draw a conclusion. It's when we draw a conclusion. Yes, we get to use information from the text and our information from what we know, our schema, our background knowledge. So, and we do this so that we can get a better understanding of the central idea. We get a better understanding of the whole text when we use when we use the text and we use what we know, and we put it together to draw conclusions. So how are we going to do that? I already said we're going to think. We're going to use information from the text. What did I read in the text? And then we'll use what we know. What do I already know about this? And then we'll come up with a big idea. What's the big idea I can conclude? Scholars, I did that today with the fluency passage that we actually just read. So this one was about Molly. And I noticed here, friends, that Molly, it says in the text that if I wanted to describe Molly, I would say, let's see, look in the text. What do I already know in the text? Molly knew the injured animal needed help. It would not survive the winter with a broken wing. As she scooped up the duckling, it flapped its one good wing against her hands, trying to gain its freedom. Now, let me ask myself, what do I already know? Well, I know, like, in my own life, that sometimes there are like stray animals, there are like stray cats and stray dogs, and sometimes people take those stray dogs and stray cats home during the winter because they feel bad for them and like they want them to be safe and protected. And like people that do that, I think those people are really caring and considerate and really helpful and thoughtful. So, let me draw a conclusion. What's the big idea here? If I put those together, I would say that Molly in this text, I would describe her as someone that is caring and someone that is helpful and someone that is thoughtful, considerate. I can use all of those words to describe her because I've seen those things happen in my own life, in my schema, and I know that I could describe Molly in that way. That's the conclusion that I'm going to draw. That's the inference that I'm going to make. Molly is caring or helpful. As we read today, you're going to be thinking about the characters in the story. You're going to be thinking about, what do I know in the text? What do I already know in my background knowledge? And then you're going to draw a conclusion. Your big question today is, what lesson can the reader learn from reading this story? And the key vocabulary word is thoroughbred. What word? Thoroughbred. A thoroughbred is a pure breed of animal. It's like a good breed of animal. You know, sometimes you can mix dogs together. You might mix a poodle with a terrier, or you might mix a terrier with a chihuahua. But in this case, a thoroughbred means that it's just a chihuahua. It's just that pure bred. In this text, there's actually